Haribo to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the first eclipse of 2024 on March 25th. This eclipse is opening up the portal of eclipses starting this 2024. And I am so excited to tell you all the tea for this amazing portal of transformation. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and also a seeker of ancient knowledge. So if you are into any of those things, make sure to follow, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. All right, my brothers and my sisters, let's see what this upcoming super powerful lunar eclipse has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty, my brothers and my sisters. And first and foremost, I want to inform you that the Astral Motivation app is now up in Apple Store. So if you would like to benefit from meditations, astro coaching, challenges, and games to help you get into alignment with your spirituality, to help you start adopting a spiritual lifestyle, then make sure to download the app in the description here below. You will find the link. Alrighty, guys, first and foremost, let's talk about this powerful eclipse. This is an eclipse that is going to be a penumbral eclipse and is going to be seen in mostly the Americas, all Antarctica, North and South America, Central America, some of Europe, and a little bit of Africa, as well as a little bit of Australia and a little bit of Russia. This is a very, very powerful eclipse, even though it will be a penumbral lunar eclipse. And a penumbral lunar eclipse is actually not as super intense as a total eclipse. So the way that it works is that here is pretty much like the total eclipse shadow, the shadow that K2 creates. And that is when we have a total eclipse, is when either the sun or the moon are fully in this shadow. But when we have a penumbral eclipse, the moon is actually crossing just on the side of the shadow. So it's not going to be super visible. You're not going to be able to fully see, the eclipse of this lunar eclipse, because it's going to be very subtle. However, it will be very impactful. Okay, it is extremely powerful, and we are ready to start having these amazing experiences here. Now, the eclipse is going to be happening pretty much from the eclipse is going to be happening pretty much is going to start at 4:50 a.m. The maximum peak is going to be 7:13 a.m. and then it will end by 9:35 a.m. on the 25th of March of 2024. This is important because this is when the eclipse is going to be the most powerful and the strongest. And stay tuned till the end of the video because I will be giving you a remedy so that you're able to harness the energies of this very powerful eclipse that we're going to be having. So now let's talk about the energies of this lunar eclipse. Well, this lunar eclipse for sidereal placements will be happening in the sign of Virgo. And this is very powerful because this is starting pretty much a new cycle of 18 years. So I've been talking a lot about how when Rahu and Ketu come into the Pisces and Virgo axis, this is literally a new beginning. Because Rahu and Ketu move backwards in the wheel. They move backwards of the zodiac wheel. Therefore, for Rahu and Ketu, Pisces is the first zodiac sign, is not Aries. It's Pisces, is the first beginning of the cycle for Rahu and Ketu. Therefore, when Rahu is in Pisces and Ketu is in Virgo, which is what we have right now, this is really marking a beginning of a new 18-year cycle. And I want you to just close your eyes for a moment and really think about, where were you in 2006? Because that was the last time that we had the same eclipse in 2006. Where were you? What were you doing? What was the major lessons that you were learning? What were you embarking on? Was it a new beginning into something for you? Was it the end so a new beginning can happen? Was there a change or a beginning in relationship or in status or in a job? You're going to see that 2006 was an impactful year that began a new cycle. And this is what we're having again this March 25th of 2024. This is the beginning of a new healing cycle. And when this eclipse is being done by Ketu, it's not being done by Rahu. The Rahu will be happening on April 8th. And pretty much this eclipse of March 25th will be setting up the stage for April 8th, which will be a major eclipse. But this is already setting up the stage for this upcoming April 8th. And it is also opening up the eclipse portal, a 15-day cycle where you are going to be going through a powerful shift and transformation, especially when it comes to this axis in your chart of Virgo and Pisces. So check in your chart to see where does your Virgo lie. What is that house? That is where you're going to be seeing some major powerful transformations. Now, the moon and Ketu, they don't like being with each other. And so this will be somewhat uncomfortable, yet very necessary. It is about healing. Why? Because it is in the sign of Virgo. And Virgo, it's about purification. That's why it's a virgin. She is pure vessel. And this is very important because in the axis of Virgo and Pisces, Pisces is moksha. It's a moksha sign. It's a sign of liberation. It's a sign of leaving the body and going back to Godhead, going back to where we belong as spirit souls. And then opposite to it is Virgo. Virgo is all about service, and it's all about health, and it's all about purity, showing us that in order for the spirit soul to really be in balance, it needs to be in a pure container like a virgin. And so when we have an eclipse, especially when it's with Ketu, because Ketu is all about renunciation, it's about leaving, then we are going to be having a massive purification of health. Health when it comes to your body, not just the physical body, but your ethereal body, where your mind, psychology, intelligence, and false ego lie. So this is a purification, complete healing in all its ways, from physical, emotional, psychological, mental, spiritual, all of it. Use this powerful eclipse to allow for the purification and the distilling of all the negativity and suffering of your life to totally be purified. So powerful. And let's get into the transits, guys, because I am just so excited for this eclipse. And I am sure that you guys are already feeling the powerful energies that this eclipse is bringing in our lives. So here we can see the chart of how the energies are going to be. Here we have Ketu, we have the moon, and opposite to it, we have the sun, Rahu, Neptune, Mercury, and I decided to add this nice little guy here. His name is Chiron. So Chiron is an asteroid, and it is the one who holds the wounded. It's the wounded healer. Therefore, it holds the spiritual wound in a chart. Therefore, what we're having here is a purification, powerful purification of a spiritual wound that has been affecting more than anything your relationships in your life, because all the houses of relationships are activated here. We have the 7th house fully activated, the 8th house fully activated, we have the Pluto fully activated, as well as the energies of the 6th house. All of this deals with the energies of sharing ourselves, or how it is that we are stepping from a selfish energy to now sharing ourselves. The beginning of the chart is all about me, okay? First, second, third, all these first houses deal more with the I, and the rest of the houses deal more with the we. And we are literally in the cusp of all of this. So this moon, this eclipse is really purifying something karmic at a deep level when it comes to our commitments, our relationships, how it is that we share ourselves in an intimate relationship, when it comes to our sexuality, when it comes to our connection, when it comes to our psychology. More than anything, our psychology relating with relationships, relating on how it is that we share ourselves. And are we doing it in a way that has a balance of emotions and practicality? Because this is what this axis is all about. It's about practicality and emotions. It's about letting go. Pisces is all about forgiveness, letting go, renunciation. And this is not easy. It's not easy to let go. It's not easy to forgive. But here, all of these wounds are being exasperated. All of these wounds are being illuminated with the energy of the sun, illuminating right on this Chiron, right on the wound, right on the wound. And this is a wound that deals with your connection to the deepest, highest form of yourself, the spiritual highest self, as well as your relationships, how you share yourself. And at the same time, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in Gandanta. Mercury is in Pisces, going into Gandanta, and we all know Gandanta is the part of the chart that is the cusp between a water sign and a fire sign. And this is, Gandanta means drowning, in which means that the planet is pretty much drowning and going through a massive, intense portal of burning away what no longer is serving into the fire sign. So Mercury here is having a intense time, especially because Mercury is debilitated in Pisces. Mercury doesn't like being in Pisces. It's like Mercury is all about communication, and it's like literally when you try to talk underwater, you can't hear anything. It just sounds like that is where Mercury is feeling, and Mercury is ruling this Virgo energy. Also, what is ruling this Virgo energy is the moon, because not only is it an eclipse that is happening with the moon, but the nakshatra, which we'll be talking about this nakshatra in a moment, is ruled by the moon. Therefore, we are going to feel this at a deep emotional level, guys. I want you guys to prepare yourselves, because number one, yes, you will be triggered. You will be triggered. Your mind, your emotions, your psyche is going to be quite exposed, open, and it's going through a purification. It's going through a cleansing of all the dirt that we have in there that is making us unpure. Things that we have to let go. Things that we are ready to let go. But sometimes things that have been with us for such a long time, is very difficult to let them go. And this could be a bad habit. This could be a way of thinking. This could be judgment, criticizing, perfectionist tendencies, judgment, conditional love. All these things is the shadow aspect of Virgo. Or unhealthiness, living an unhealthy lifestyle, having unhealthy habits, having unhealthy lifestyle routine, not eating good, not eating well, or even it could deal with your mental balance. Are you neurotic, paranoid? Are you constantly OCDing? Are you constantly obsessing about things and judging? And it's like, we are ready to let go of this weight. We are ready to let go of this weight. This has been such a deep wound that we've been feeling for such a long time. And this wound is literally the thing that disconnects us from divinity, that disconnects us from having the feeling that there's something bigger than ourselves. When we are in that depression, criticizing, feeling like you are full of problems, full of issues, it's one thing after the other, life won't stop, I have to fix this, I have to fix that. And it's like Pisces is saying, can you just let all of that go? Can you just renounce it? Can you just like let it be? And this is very difficult. But it is through this letting be, through this letting go, that we are going to be able to connect at a deeper level, more spiritually. We will live a more spiritual life. We will live a happier life, a more inspired life. And inspiration is very important, and we'll talk about that in a second because it deals with the nakshatra as well. And so all of this is happening while at the same time Mercury is going through a massive, uncomfortable time in Gandanta. And Mercury is your mind. So your mind is being deeply washed, okay? Imagine if you just put your mind, which is full of negativity, full of dirt, full of shame, guilt, full of upsetness, loathing, self-loathing, whatever it is, that regret, that repression, that suppression, whatever, you go and take it into the washing machine of the deepest waters of Pisces, and it's just getting washed to the max. So this is where we don't feel comfortable, guys. You will feel cognitive dissonance. You will feel this. And the idea is that do not let your ego rob you from this healing. Do not let your ego rob you from this moment where you can finally heal from something that you've been carrying literally since 2006 or even more. So now is the time. Now this portal, this eclipse portal is the time to heal something that it might not even have come from this lifetime. It could have come from past lives. Karmas that could have come from your ancestries. We are breaking major cycles here. Very powerful. And so I'm begging you, give yourself the chance, the opportunity to feel the humility that is coming in. Don't victimize yourself. It's not your fault. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's not that life is against you. It's none of these things. It's that you're going through a purification. And if you allow for the mercy to come through, if you allow for this purification to cleanse your mind, you will be happier. You will be lighter. But you have to let go of identifying yourself of these attitudes. This is who I am. Yes, I care so much about that. Like, let it go. Become Piscean. Just completely detach. Detach will be the best thing you can do. Because anybody who decides to react emotionally without thinking is going to be really, really bad. Sorry, guys. Anybody who tries to react emotionally at this time without thinking, bad things will happen. This is a time for you to take the super equanimous path, the super detached path, the super zen path. I mean, samadhi mode, like Piscean. Let it go. Detach. Those that do that will be very successful. And you will be able to transmute some powerful energies. But you will be triggered. It's not going to be easy. The transformation is here. Jupiter is helping you to transform your psyche, to heal your psyche, especially if you feel like this has been like a psychological issue, some complex trauma that maybe you have dealt with. Like, boom, this is the moment where you can heal all of this. And remember, Venus is still being sandwiched by Saturn and Mars. This is an uncomfortable energy where we may not have the diplomacy and the grace and the harmony as much as we do, but you have to reach for it through peace. Pisces, Venus will soon be exalted in Pisces, so things are going to start feeling a lot better. But for now, something is trying to show you about your commitments, about your passions, your commitment with yourself, your commitment with others. There's a massive purification on relationships that is happening at this time. Relationship with the self and relationship with others. And because Hasta is ruled by the moon, and moon is the planet that moves the fastest, you're going to see some really powerful and fast results. If you really put a little bit of energy and time and dedication to this, you will see some massive results very fast. So this is very exciting, guys. This Hasta, this eclipse is very powerful, and I am extremely excited for what we are about to purify to get us ready for the new self that is going to get to all the dreams and aspirations in this next upcoming 18 cycle. And now let's talk about the nakshatra that it falls in. So it's going to fall in the nakshatra of Hasta Nakshatra. And Hasta Nakshatra is a very beautiful nakshatra that deals with the energies of the sun. So interestingly enough, we have Hasta is ruled by the moon, yet the deity of Hasta is the sun god. It's one of the sun gods. So this has a very lunar and solar energy at the same time. And this obviously represents the divine feminine, the divine masculine within. There's bringing a massive balance. That's why there's this balance of relationships, of self within and also with others. This is about illumination of the self. Now, Hasta Nakshatra is very interesting because Hasta in Sanskrit means the hand. And Hasta is the magical hand. So Hasta has this powerful ability. It's right in the energies of Virgo. And it is the golden-handed star. It is very light. It is very swift because we also are dealing with Mercury because it's in the sign of Virgo. So this nakshatra is where the word hasty came from. Hasta, hasty, post haste, where we have this hasty energy. So that's another reason why we're going to get really quick results, because there is this hasty energy, this flash, this lightning, this fast energy that is working with us. Now, when we have this Hasta energy, Hasta is about having the ability to create with our hands, to manifest with our magical hands. With our magical hands, we are able to create. And the hand is a very important body part because the hand, just with this disposable thumb, we can literally grab things. So when we grab things, we can control, we can move, we can create, we can use tools. So not all animals can do this, just the ones like monkeys and humans. And because of that, Hasta, people who have these hands, they have dexterity, they have agility, they're fast, they're precise. They have this ability to create things that of precision and to be graceful with their hands. And so there's all this hand connotation, this hand metaphor that is happening at this time. And what is life giving us, what the Lord is giving us here with the planets and the transits is saying, your dreams are in your hands. What you want to manifest, the relationship, the love, the career, the success, the whatever it is that inspires you, it is in your hands to create it. And so if there's been some debilitation of our manifestation where we feel I just can't, or my hands are tied, or I feel hopeless, or I don't know how to do this, or if there's something that is blocking your inspiration. Inspiration is a very important thing for Hasta. It is one of the main components of Hasta because through inspiration is how we create. This is why the Vedas have a completely different thought on like the survival. It wasn't the survival of the fittest. It wasn't that, oh, we needed to survive, therefore we are surviving and we are, becoming, exceeding our expectations and growing and growing and evolving. No, in the Vedas, is not through survival that we live. It is through inspiration that we are able to live and create. So if we are uninspired in our life, it is going to be very difficult for you to create the life of your dreams. If we don't have something that inspires us when we wake up in the morning, then why are we going to get up? And this is where depression comes in. This is where sadness comes in. And it's like this feeling of like, oh, I can't make my dreams come true, really takes away our inspiration. And so be prepared, because this eclipse is bringing a jolt of massive inspiration, empowering you and putting in your hands the power to create. Putting in your hands maybe something that inspires you deeply and it makes something come out of you. And it is also helping us to manifest it. Now, if there is something blocking it, why are you not inspired? Oh, because I don't feel worth it, or because I don't have this, or I don't have that, or just life is not for me, or I'm unlucky, or whatever victimization we want to say to ourselves. This is where the Pisces energy comes in. This is where Pisces says, we are going to clean this. We are going to heal it. And we're going to let go of this thought, of this disempowering thought. We're going to let go of this lie, this illusion of shame, this illusion that you're not worth it, this illusion that you're not deserving of your dreams. And so if our ego has taken too much power within us and has convinced us that we are not worth it or that it's never going to happen, we need to choose. It is in our hands to either go with our ego and believe it, that, yeah, it's never going to happen, or to take our power back and let ourselves be inspired and let ourselves be led by this inspiration to live again. Hasta deals with a lot of laughter too, guys. It is a very funny nakshatra. It is a nakshatra that deals with laughter, like laugh. Okay, I fell in my face. Laugh about it. Laugh about it. Don't let it take your power away. When you laugh, you let it go. It relaxes you and you laugh it off. You're not taking in the shame. You're not taking in the humiliation. You're not taking in those things. So on this nakshatra day, laugh a little bit. Laugh about the mistakes that you have made and forgive yourself. Laugh. And this will help revive and transform things within you. Wow, this nakshatra, this eclipse is just going to be so powerful. And get ready, because we're going to have another eclipse in Hasta Nakshatra on October 2nd. This whole time, this whole pretty much year is going to be in this Hasta Nakshatra, Ketu. So we are purifying whatever is not allowing us for us to manifest with our own hands what it is that we want to create. So very excited for that. Now, I want to talk about the remedy, guys. And if you would like to go deeper into the remedies, I highly suggest that you download my new app. The Astral Motivation is already in Apple Store, and you can find the description here below. You can find the link. There you will find guided healing meditations. Definitely use these guided healing meditations. You can choose the one that calls to you the most. There is for financial, for self-esteem, for love, for creative blocks. There's plenty of meditations there. Choose the one that calls to you the most. And you're going to meditate with this meditation on this eclipse season, on this eclipse time. I preferably suggest on the peak of the eclipse will be the best moment. One thing, take a shower before the eclipse begins. Do not eat anything or drink anything while the eclipse is going and happening. Why? In the Vedic tradition, in Vedic scriptures, the eclipses are actually something that is very inauspicious because it's eating away the sun and the moon, which is the soul and the mind. So we use it for catapulting ourselves into more spiritual energy. But this is not to go outside, to look at it, to eat anything, because everything that is being touched by the light of this eclipse is being contaminated. So don't eat, don't drink anything, take a shower before, take a shower after, and listen to the meditations while you are in this eclipse. And my last advice, if you would like to take it to the next level, then do some chanting. And the best mantra that you can do for eclipse seasons is the Maha Mantra. The Maha Mantra, Maha means great, and so this mantra has within it all the other mantras that you need. And so it is a very powerful, powerful mantra. It is the king mantra, the Maha Mantra. And it goes Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You do this for at least 108 times. And as I always suggest, to have a little japa mala to count beads. And you can also check out in the description here below if you would like to get your own japa mala. Beautiful crystals with this beautiful jeweler friend of mine that we work together. So check it out if you would like to get yours. But and I also have a discount code, so check it out. But this is going to be the mantra that you're going to be doing for this powerful eclipse, guys. And then once the eclipse is done, I highly suggest that you take another shower, and then from there on you can eat. Alrighty, guys, and now let's go a little bit deeper into a general Vedic horoscope, Vedic Oracle, and I will be going through every single sign. If you guys would like to have a deeper horoscope on this powerful eclipse, and if you would like to also follow with me on a manifesting eclipse workshop, then definitely download my app in the description here below. There you will find all the information for the guided meditations, as well as the lunar workshops for the eclipse, and also challenges for your spiritual advancement and spiritual lifestyle, as well as some astro coaching if some of you guys are interested. So definitely check out the app, link in the description here below. Download it today in Apple Store. So the Vedic Oracle was very interesting. First and foremost, the main deity that came out bringing many blessings for this upcoming powerful eclipse is Parvati. And Parvati is just so beautiful. She is so beautiful. She is the divine Shakti of Mahadev Shiva. And she is very fierce, but she is also very loving. And so, O auspicious one, O partner of Lord Shiva, O golden one, you make all things possible. You are the refuge of all, and you have the third eye of knowledge. I bow down to you. And she's bringing blessings for this upcoming eclipse on defeating of enemies. Love it. And this could be any type of enemy. It could be a psychological enemy, a personal enemy, a ghost enemy, anything like this. It's destroying all sources of negativity. Also, we have victory over obstacles. Love it. And we also have strength in asceticism, as well as union with spirituality, union with a spiritual, powerful life partner. Ooh, I love that. So, anybody who has a relationship at this time, it is going to become, this eclipse is going to ask for you guys to have a deeper spiritual connection in your relationship. That is not just a physical thing. It's not just, oh, because we feel good with each other, but then we can't stand each other emotionally. We just like each other physically. Like, no, complete holistic relationship where you are being fulfilled emotionally, mentally, and physically. So it is calling for a divine spiritual counterpart. So if you're in a relationship, this is going to deepen. And for those of you who are single, you will be now looking for a very deep spiritual counterpart that will help you also advance in your spiritual path. The Ram Oracle, we have some very powerful messages. Actually, we have two messages that wanted to come through with preparing. We are in preparation. And as I mentioned, this eclipse is preparing us for this next upcoming major eclipse on April 8th. So the first message is an early stage of one's ventures is benefited by plentiful and creative preparations. So we are preparing ourselves for this new 18-year cycle. How do we want to show up? What do we want to change? What are we ready to break the cycles of suffering and repeated patterns? We're ready to liberate ourselves from all of that. And the number one message here is meditate, then venture forth. So allow for this eclipse to be more of a meditation. You don't necessarily have to take action now, especially because Mercury will be retrograding very soon. So it is still a process of reevaluation, understanding, and then you will be taking action very, very soon. And I see it after April 8th is when we're going to really start moving forward and taking action. And then the next message is opposing divine will brings failure. So be careful in opposing the divine will. If the divine will is saying that the time has come for something to end, don't oppose it. Allow it and trust it. It knows better than you, and you will not be forsaken. Like, it's going to give you something in return from you liberating yourself from that. You're not going to be empty-handed. You will be receiving something very soon. So now let's get into each individual sign, guys. Make sure you check your ascendant, sun, and moon sign, and remember that these are general, super general messages. If you want a more detailed reading, as well as accompany me in a workshop for this eclipse for manifestation and purification and cleaning, then definitely download the app in the description here below, the Astral Motivation app at the Apple Store. Soon enough, it will be in Google Play, but for now it is in the Apple Store, and you can join us there in the workshop for this upcoming eclipse, and there you will have more detailed readings. So first and foremost, we are starting with our beautiful second Aries. Okay. So, my beautiful Aries, for you, this eclipse is going to be happening in your sector of health, daily life, and your lifestyle. Get ready for new routines. Get ready for new lifestyles. Get ready for deep healing. If you've been wanting to heal psychologically, emotionally, and physically, this is the time. Be careful with your nervousness. And remember that meditation is the key during this time. Alrighty, now we are going to, and if you would like more detailed readings, definitely check out my app where we are going to have more messages there. Now for my beautiful Tauruses. So Taurus, for you, this eclipse is happening in the sector of your 5th house, of your intelligence, your children, your inspiration, your creative impulses. So get ready. You are being cleansed from anything that has been hindering your creativity, hindering your ability to have a healthy relationship with your children, hindering your creative expression, and also hindering your romantic love. Use this powerful eclipse energy to heal all these aspects of your life and to liberate you from anything that is not allowing you to have fun and to reconnect with your own inner child. Now, definitely check out my apps if you would like to see a deeper understanding of this eclipse, and also join us in the eclipse workshop that we're going to be doing there. Now for our beautiful Geminis. So Gemini, for you, this eclipse is going to be mainly happening in your 4th house. Gemini, you're going through a purification of some childhood wound, some past wounds. There is something here, Gemini, that you've been having a hard time letting go of, and this could deal with your mother, with your family, with your home life. Something here that is not allowing you for you to feel more nurtured, to feel more loved, and to feel more taken care of, and that you truly belong. Here is what is being healed. Be careful with your mother. This could be a time where your mother is asking for you to be maybe closer to them. If you have any mother issues or mother wounds, this is a great time to heal all of that, especially if they come from ancestral lineages. And also this could be a time where you may be really questioning where it is that you feel at home. Do you really feel at home where you're living? Maybe you are thinking of moving or going somewhere else. So let yourself be inspired where you can really feel like you're at home. And that is all, my beautiful Gemini. If you would like more deeper messages for this, then definitely download my app, Astral Motivation, and join us in the Eclipse workshop that we're going to be doing there to manifest the dreams and aspirations. Now we are going to be talking about Cancer. Cancer, you are actually getting extremely affected by this eclipse. Why? Because the moon is the one that is doing this eclipse. This is your planet, but also the nakshatra that it's happening in is ruled by the moon. So you are kind of like the co-star of this eclipse. And my beautiful Cancer, get ready. You are going to feel this very intensely. Something in your mindset is being extremely purified. So Cancer, your perceptions, your reactivity, how does your mind work? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Like, what is the cleanliness of your mind? You're going to be going through a purification. So if you feel like you have a lot of erraticness, a lot of nervousness, a lot of ups and downs, emotional ups and downs, you feel reactive, you feel pissed off, angry, upset, or just a lot of ups and downs mentally, then this is the time for you to purify all of these things, my beautiful Cancer, for you to take a hold on your mind and let go of these fearful thoughts or whatever thoughts that are causing you to feel nervous and anxious. This is also going to purify your efforts. So if Cancer, you may be having some sort of disbalance in the efforts that you're putting onto things. Maybe you're not putting enough effort into something, or you are now or you're putting too much effort into something. Is going to be bringing a balance here. This is a time that I highly suggest for you to read a new book, do something that mentally relaxes you, and just be careful because you are going to be feeling quite mentally triggered. Understand that this is the eclipse trying to purify something deep within your mind. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer. And if you would like to know more messages, then definitely join us in the Eclipse workshop in the Astral Motivation app in the description here below. You can download it in the Apple Store, and there you can find deeper messages on this eclipse. So now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Leo, for you, this eclipse is happening in your second house of money. So not only your second house of money, but also your house of values. So my beautiful Leo, in an internal situation, you are going to be healing from any sort of integrity issues where maybe you've been feeling like people have been abusing your boundaries, or you have been abusing your boundaries, or maybe you haven't been living your life according to certain values that really make you thrive. Or maybe you were ready for a change of values. Maybe you've been stuck on some certain way of thinking that hasn't really served you. And this could have come from family, from the way that your parents think. So it doesn't have to be the same story for you, but you could be purifying all these things. Also, if there's any insecurities within you, my beautiful Leo, any insecurities that don't allow you to feel that your skills are profitable, that you are capable, that you deserve the money that you're making, or if you feel like, why can I make more money? I've been trying to, reach new levels in my finances and I've just been so blocked. This is trying to purify all of these things. It's trying to bring you more abundance, more prosperity. And the abundance and the prosperity really comes when you feel like you are living a very integral, like you're living with integrity in your life. And integrity means that you do what you say you're going to do. So you're not lying to yourself, you're not lying to others, and what you see is what you get. And when you live your life with this integrity, you become a lot more confident in yourself, and money comes to you a lot easier because people trust you even more. People trust people that have integrity, that they know what they're dealing with, that there's no hiding agendas. And so here, my beautiful Leo, you are going to be going through this major transformation. It is meant to make you more wealthy. It is meant to make you more secure, and it is meant to make you feel more abundant and prosperous. Release any lack mentalities at this time and embrace the abundance that wants to come into your life. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo, those were your messages for this upcoming eclipse. I hope that they helped. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like a deeper message, then definitely join us in the Eclipse workshop that we're going to be doing in the Astral Motivation app. You can download it in the Apple Store. In the description here below, you will find the link. Now we're going to be doing our Virgos. Well, Virgo, dun dun dun, this eclipse is happening in your sign, my beautiful Virgo. Get ready. You are going through the peeling of the onion of who you are. What does this mean? You are peeling away all the layers that you think you are. You're peeling away this old self. You're peeling away the skin like a snake of your old self. What is this old self? Maybe you could have been attaching yourself to a lot of perfectionism, a lot of judgments, criticisms, or anything like this. It's like you are now being purified and liberated. There could be a little bit of sense of like, oh my God, who am I? I feel like I'm disintegrated. I feel like I'm not relating with the things from the past anymore. And that's okay, Virgo. Allow for this purification to happen. You are actually becoming more authentic, more true, more genuine. And it starts by peeling away all these false labels that we adopt, that we convince ourselves of, or that people project on us. So we are ready to go through this purification, my beautiful Virgo. I suggest to highly protect your body. This is a great time to also maybe do a detoxify your body, take care of your body, take care of your body, because your body right now is going through a lot of releasing and letting go. So help it with some detox, help it with some of these practices, and you're going to feel so much better. And also, this is a wonderful time for you to really analyze who it is that you think you are and how it is that you are ready to be transformed for this next upcoming 18 years. You are becoming someone new. And this goes from personality all the way to your physicality, all the way to the way that you represent yourself and your reputation in the world. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming eclipse that is going to be happening on the 25th. Remember general messages, and if you would like a deeper message, then definitely join us in the eclipse workshop that is in the application of Astral Motivation. In the description here below, you'll be able to download it in the Apple Store. Soon enough, it will come in Google Play. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Wow, Libra. So for you, this eclipse is happening in a very, very important sector, the sector of spirituality. You are truly going through a massive purge, massive purge. You could be having some massive dreams right now, intense dreams, intense insights, and there could be a lot of resurrecting things from the past at this time. Really tap into your subconscious, my beautiful Libra. I highly suggest that you take some isolation for yourself, practice a little bit of astral projection or meditation, yoga, anything like this will be fantastic, because your subconscious right now is being opened and purified. So because of that, there could be all these repressed emotions that you've been repressing throughout many years are coming out to the surface. How it is that you're going to be able to handle this: practice a lot of self-compassion, practice a lot of self-love, practice a lot of sweetness with yourself and empathy with yourself, because you are going through a process of purification. Don't judge yourself at this time. If you need some time alone, take it and disconnect from the world so that you can go deep within yourself to really transmute all these energies. I highly suggest that you do lots of the meditations that I have in my application, the Astral Motivation app. That is going to help you to tap deep into your subconscious and do some major rewiring of your life. Now, my beautiful Libra, those were the general messages. If you would like to have a specific, more deeper message, then I highly suggest that you come and join us in the Astral Motivation app, where we're going to be having a eclipse workshop. There, you can join us and see longer messages and deeper messages. You can download the app in the description here below or in the Apple Store. Soon it will be in the Google Store. Alrighty, now we're going to do our beautiful Scorpios. Wow, Scorpio, I mean, you are having a powerful transformation of your dreams and aspirations. Also, if there's been some sort of issues with you in a network of friends, like if you've been having issues making friends, or you want to expand your networks of people, or maybe you're ready to meet new people, or you want to be part of this certain group or community, this is the moment where I see that this eclipse is going to help you transform and transmute whatever energies that are not allowing you to connect at a deeper level in friendship with others. And more than anything, I just see your dreams and aspirations getting to a whole new level. And if Scorpio, there is something that is hindering your dreams and aspirations, like let's say you have a dream, but you're like, oh, but I don't know if I can reach that, or maybe I should stop thinking about that because it's like it's never gonna happen for me, or like, who am I joking? Who am I trying to kid? Like, no, Scorpio, all of these things are being cleansed. Something that you are holding on to that is an illusion, which is not allowing you to reach your goals and aspirations in the highest forms that you can reach it. So use this energy to purify whatever it is that is not allowing you to reach your dreams and aspiration. Is it self-loathing? Is it self-sabotage? Is it shame? Is it fear of failure, fear of success? Like, all these things could be something that is hindering you from really going towards your dreams and aspirations. And if you've been feeling quite lonely, and if you've been feeling like, oh man, I'm ready to make friendships that are meaningful in my life. I want to connect deeper. I want to have more beautiful relationships. I want to have relationships that bring me joy and happiness, and groups of friends that I can share with. Like, this is the eclipse to bring it all in, baby. Because usually Scorpio is a very sort of solitary energy, but this eclipse is really trying to help you connect, and not only connect with others, but also connect with your dreams, your aspirations, your passions, your inspirations. And so allow for this eclipse to totally purify your mind and open your heart to your dreams coming true and to all these beautiful networks of people that are coming in your life. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. If you would like deeper messages, definitely download the Astral Motivation app and join us in the Eclipse workshop that we're going to be doing there. There you will have longer messages. Now we're going to be doing our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is a very important eclipse for you. You are definitely going to be feeling it very strongly. Why? Because it's happening in your 10th house of career. Something that hasn't allowed you to get to a new level of status, new level of career, new level of purpose. Or maybe if you are going in the wrong side of your purpose, or you derailed away from your purpose, or if you have lost what was the purpose, then this is the time where you're going to be going through a major healing. Now, this could bring endings in certain career fronts. This could bring endings in certain jobs. Don't get crazy. It's not a bad thing. This is not something against you. This is not negative. It is purifying something in your profession at this time. So trust it. I'm not saying that all Sagittarius are going to not have a job. This may be applicable for certain people that are ready to let go of a job that they know that they're ready to let go of. And so allow yourself. Don't feel shame because of this. Don't feel bad about yourself because of this. And if there is something that has been impeding you from really advancing in your career, where maybe you are not going for it, or you're, trying to not work, or you don't feel very satisfied with your purpose in life or the career that you have chosen, then this is another thing that could really help bring healing to it, healing to your profession and your career. So again, be ready to have some transformations happening here. They're all for the better. They're all for the betterment of you. And they're all leading you to something that is more purposeful. So trust where it's leading you. And those were your messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that they help. Remember, these are general messages. If you would like deeper messages, then come and join us in the Astral Motivation app, where we're going to be doing an eclipse workshop. There you will see longer messages. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Wow, Capricorn, this is a powerful eclipse for you because it's tapping right into the Dharma house, right into the connection that you have with the divine. This could send you to different countries. So if Capricorn, there's been something where maybe you haven't been able to travel, or you've been wanting to travel, or maybe there's visa problems, or you haven't been able for this or that, like this eclipse is opening the energy so that you're able to explore more, so that you're able to travel more, and so that you're able to be more connected to your teachers and your gurus and those that inspire you. Okay, there is a very strong energy. If you feel like I haven't been able to find the teacher that will take me to the next level, like this eclipse will help you find a more genuine teacher, will help you get into alignment with this teacher. Others of you maybe are letting go of other teachers that you are not connecting with anymore. Others of you may be going back to school or finishing school, getting a degree of some sort, advancing your education at this time. But more than anything, Capricorn, this eclipse is trying to ignite your faith in yourself, your faith in your future, your faith in you. And because Cancer is also an important part of this eclipse, it deals a lot also with your relationships. And so having faith in your relationships, having faith that good things will come into your life. And this is so important for Capricorns, because Capricorns naturally, with the Saturnian energy, may go more to skepticism and doubts and things like this. And so this is igniting your faith. And if there's some obstruction that is not letting you feel the mercy, letting you feel that faith that can uplift you and make you feel more confident, make you feel more optimistic, make you feel more lucky in life, then this is going to help transform it. It's going to help liberate it. Be inspired by a teacher. Let yourself be inspired by a trip that you go to, and you will see that so many beautiful things are going to expand your life. This is about expansion of life, and not just in a material way, but in a sense of happiness and gratitude within you. This is going to be very beautiful for you, Capricorn. I'm super excited for you. Now, this is all the messages. If you would like to have deeper messages, then definitely download the Astral Motivation app, already in the Apple Store, soon in Google Play. There, you can join us in the workshop of the eclipse, where you can find deeper messages as well as a workshop So come and join us there so we can do it all together. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. So Aquarius, for you, this eclipse is happening in a very intimate sector of your psyche, of your emotional secrets, of your sex life, and of your intimacy. So you are definitely going to be having the most powerful transformation out of all the signs. Get ready, Aquarius. Don't play it aloof. You know that there's something that you're ready to let go of. You know that there's something that you're ready to transform. You know that there's something in your psyche that has been impeding you from maybe connecting at a deeper level, having healthy relationships, going for your dreams and aspirations. It's going to be different for everybody. But Aquarius, I just want you to know that this eclipse will trigger you. It will bring triggers in you. And it is important, my beautiful Aquarius, that you do the shadow work. This is a time to do shadow work. You do the shadow work, you will be able to heal parts of your psyche that you have never been able to heal before, my beautiful Aquarius. So allow for this healing of your psychology to come through so that you're able to heal any complex trauma that you could have had. And so that is going to heal your ability to have intimate relationships. It's going to heal your sexuality. It's going to heal your connection. It's going to heal your ability to regenerate and transform so much things. It's going to heal you from the inside out. And this is very powerful. If you resist the changes, Aquarius, be cautious, okay? I would say you, out of all the planets, out of all the signs, need to be extra cautious during this eclipse. Drive carefully. You are a little bit more accident prone, so just be cautious with what you're doing and take it easy. Don't rush, don't get hasty, and allow for changes to happen in your life, okay? These were the messages for my beautiful Aquariuses. I hope that they help. If you would like deeper messages, then definitely download the app Astral Motivation in the App Store. Now there, we're going to be doing an eclipse workshop where you can come and join us so that you can manifest with the eclipse. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Pisces, so you are going to be having this eclipse happening in your 7th house of marriage and relationships and commitments. Something about your marriage, love, and commitments. Are you ready to commit? Is there something that is impeding you from committing? Are you being honest in your commitments? Are you being serviceable in your commitments? What is going on in your marriage life, in your commitment life? Regardless if you are single or in a relationship, this eclipse will be shaking things up in your relationships. Okay, it is trying to purify it, and it's trying to let go maybe of bad habits that we have in partnerships, bad attitudes that we have in our commitments, or things that keep bringing toxicity into our relationships. This is a great time to heal all these things and to transmute all this energy. Be careful with being too judgmental of your partner. Be careful with being too judgmental of yourself. This is a time of transformation and forgiveness. And also to cut any cords from the past. For those of you who are still maybe dealing with past lovers, past relationships, you're still thinking about that ex that was like years ago. This is a great eclipse to help you cut the thread, the knot of that connection, astral connection. And it could help you liberate yourself to open yourself up to something better, new, and better. So you can definitely do that. Check out on YouTube some cutting cord meditations that could definitely help you. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, thank you so much for being here. And remember to download the Astral Motivation app there. You will find deeper messages as well as a workshop for the eclipse. So come and join us. Alrighty, my brothers and my sisters, thank you so much for being here today. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support that you guys give me. I really, really, really love you guys. Thank you so much for making this beautiful community of Astral Motivation a place where we can all come together and be elevated by the stars. Alrighty, my beautiful loves, thank you so much. I'm sending everybody so much love and light. Haribo to everybody. And I hope that everybody has a super powerful and transformative and blessed eclipse on March 25th.